Hi guys, it's Karenza. You kind of know the background by now that it's Doug's house, and it's quiet. There's an extra light on, but um, I'll turn this one off in a minute. I've been missing for almost this whole month, and I feel like it's a big issue, but I haven't vanished, and it's um gonna be a long road ahead of me, and I know that. My um on Sunday, instead of going to church like I normally do, I was in the ER, and um, basically I found out that long story short, I ended up being transferred to hospitals, and to find out that I've got a ball of pus over my right lung, which is pushing on it's between my chest cavity and my lung, so it's pushing on my lung, which is making it hard for me to breathe fully. My um, left lung is doing a lot of the work, which is putting my left lung in overdrive to keep me breathing. It's Linda. But I have got the worst case of pneumonia that the hospital had ever seen in a long time. I've had walking pneumonia, they think, for probably about 3 weeks, which means this goes all the way back to like who knows when. It started when I started having shoulder pain, and that's when the pain started because it's basically the way your chest cavity is. If anything gets between your chest cavity and your lung, it's pushing and it pushes against your back, and that's the pain I've been feeling. But my videos are gonna be slow and short, so you're not gonna see me out shopping a lot. You'll probably see me do cooking, but not anything crazy. Doug has not been home a lot to get things done around here, but he has cleaned quite a bit, so I can be here. He has been awesome about it. He came and got me from the hospital. They discharged me, and today's Wednesday, so they discharged me on Wednesday. Um, last night they uh started pumping me full of stuff. What they normally give somebody in the case of a pneumonia is usually give you a high dose of penicillin to kick it in the butt and kind of like get it leaving your system. But in my case, I can't take penicillin because I'm allergic to it. So I'm on something else, which is my body's processing it fine. It's very exhausting. I actually have to get ready to take my next dose. I just took my next dosage, so I'm coughing constantly, which is gonna happen. They want me to cough up. The pressure on my lung is going away because I'm coughing up pus. Essentially, I've got pus on my lung, and it's just a ball of pus, which will eventually break up, or it'll eventually break up. The way they would, a lot of hospitals, mine and I chose not to do this, is have a needle stick in my lung, and they would basically get the pus and pull it out with a needle, and I'm not about to have a needle shoved in my chest. Not cool. This basically started with a really bad cold, or an allergy, or just a bad cough. And if you've got a cough for more than 8 days, you need to go see your doctor. This is a result of me not going to the doctor when I needed to. This is a result of me being stubborn enough saying I'm fine. This is a result of my mom not being a big enough woman against me saying we're going to the doctor or the ER or urgent care before this. I basically had to give in on Sunday and say, I have to take care of this. I can't do this anymore. Michelle is not with me. She's not been staying with my parents. I left her with her father, which means he had to step up and be a parent for once in his life. And me and him have been talking. I talked to her today, which is surprising. I love her to death. And I said, I love you. And she said, I love you too, Mommy. And we were talking back and forth. She understands that Mommy was in the hospital. And that I'm getting better. And today's being Wednesday, tomorrow's Thursday. Friday afternoon, we'll go pick her up from school. Tomorrow, my mom's gonna go pick my medication up, and I'll give her a few things I want from the grocery store, so I can eat here. There's food, but everything has to be cooked. Everything. So tomorrow, you might see me make an Instapot steak or something. Doug has been so busy. He's got a slight ant invasion, which I think I took care of today. We'll know more in a little bit, but Shadow, it's funny. What? I'm gonna show you the dog. He's sleeping. Oh, he was kicking his leg right there. It's funny. My hair looks, I don't know what. I can't find my comb or my brush. And I had to have my sister pack my stuff. So getting my hair to look anything half decent is just not happening right now. I'm very tired throughout the day, and I'm very tired. I am resting. I sleep for sporadic amounts of time throughout the day, so getting a video done is very hard. I don't have the energy to stand quite yet. I have barely enough energy to walk to the bathroom, which is really not that far. I don't know if I'll be awake when Doug gets home or not. I'm gonna get my blanket that's on the floor and go put that in the dryer. It's funny, like, the blinds are kind of open so people know there's somebody here. So, I had my hair and my breath, I need to rebraid it, but, so, I know you guys are all wondering where I've been, so it's kind of like, I'm here, but I'm not here situation. So I'm trying to figure out how to lean you guys. So you guys, well, it's not quite heavy enough, I don't think. That might be. It's not heavy enough. Of course, I got a glass earlier today to get some water, and the glass is leaking. So I gotta tell Doug the glass has gotta go in the trash. So, just gonna rebraid it. But taking a shower was a big deal, a big accomplishment. I have eaten. My appetite is coming back, so it's a big deal that I've got an appetite because I didn't have one for a while, which worried my mom. I have to get some more water. And it's 9:20 at night, and about now at the hospital I would be getting ready to lay down. So I'm gonna try to make this a little bit shorter, but the blanket will go in the dryer here shortly. He told me I could do what I need to do. I don't have a lot of clothes here, so I gotta do laundry in the morning. But that's kind of where I'm at. I need to rest as much as possible between now and Friday, and then I will be here again Friday night. Me and Doug I'll be here with Doug, and that's more because I don't want to go home. I'm not supposed to be under any amount of stress, so I'm trying to keep my stress very low. Yelling, screaming, all needs to be minimal, and if I can't, um, if I can't get that under control, I can't stay at my parents' house. I'll have to find a way of getting Michelle to school, but I can't. I won't be able to take care of her at my parents' house. My stepdad's got a very bad temper part of the time. So, and my phone's probably going to die soon. So I am eating. It's just taking a while to get food down. Of course, the dog is like walking around. Of course, he barks and I get mad. So, I'm exhausted and I'm tired and I get warm, and that's just, if you know anything about fevers, a fever is a sign that your body's fighting off an infection. And then you get sweaty because your immune system is fighting, trying to beat you better, and then you get cold, and that's your body. It's your brain, your body going, hey, little white and red cells. Your body making more white cells to help fight off how you feel. So, for me, it's not anything big. It's just my body is fighting off. It's fighting off a really bad infection. It'll take me years. It'll take me not years. It'll take me a couple months to get over this, they said. Chest x-ray. I'll have more x-rays to go through and more doctor's appointments, and hopefully I won't have to be on heavy-duty antibiotics. But that's what it's looking like for a while. So, now you guys know where I've been and what's going on. I've just been sick, really sick, and I've got a few videos I'd like to do, but I don't know if it'll actually happen. I need to make Doug some cookies that aren't gross as nasty as hell, which we'll try the cookie recipe again sooner than later. I also need to make, there's a steak he thawed and he didn't cook it, which I'll probably throw in the Instapot and cook it for him. That way he has something to eat. Because normally I throw it in the crock pot, but I don't think I've got enough stuff to put over the top of it in the crock pot. I probably do. I probably could. But I'm just trying to make things life. What are you doing? What are you doing, Linda? So I'm gonna really lay on the couch here in a little bit and just kind of relax as much as possible. Leave your comments below for me. Hit me up on Instagram. DM, message me wherever you need to message me. I don't think I've got comments right now. They took my comments down, so if you can't comment, go find me on Instagram and message me there. If you're capable of leaving messages, please be polite about them. I've had to delete. Facebook has been YouTube's been deleting things, so just make it real easy. If you want to email me, I'll leave that in the description